Guys, I hope you're all having a great Tuesday. I hope you're spending some good time with the Lord, and I'm glad. Oh, what are we on actually? I think we're on 34 and 35. I always forget. I think we're on 34 and 35. Yeah. Yes. We are. Okay. I hope you're all having a great day with Christ. Um, Today, after we read, I will be sharing, as I mentioned yesterday, every Tuesday I'm going to pick a Christian uh, platform, YouTuber, something like this, and I'll share them with you. So stick around to the end and stay tuned for that because that's happening today for the first time. But for right now, we are reading Numbers chapter 34 and 35. In the New International Version, the NIV. So let's get into it. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Boundaries of Canaan. The Lord said to Moses, "Command the Israelites and say to them, when you enter Canaan, the land that will be allotted to you as an inheritance is to have these boundaries. Your southern side will include some of the desert of Zin along the border of Edom. Your southern boundary will start in the east from the southern end of the Dead Sea. Cross south of Scorpion Pass, continue on to Zin, and go south of Kadesh Barnea. There it will go to Hazar Adar and over to Asman, where it will turn, join the Wadi of Egypt, and end at the Mediterranean Sea. Your western boundary will be at the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. This will be your boundary to the west. For your northern boundary, run a line from the Mediterranean Sea to Mount Hor, and from Mount Hor to Lebo Hamath. Then the boundary will go to Zedad, continue to Ziphron, and end at Hazar Enan. This will be your boundary on the north. For your eastern boundary, run a line from Hazar Enan to Shephem. The boundary will go down from Shephem to Riblah on the east side of Ain and continue along the slopes east of the Sea of Galilee. Then the boundary will go down along the Jordan and end at the Dead Sea. This will be your land with its boundaries on every side. Moses commanded the Israelites, "Assign this land by lot as an inheritance. The Lord has ordered that it be given to the 9.5 tribes, because the families of the tribe of Reuben and the tribe of because the families of the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. These 2.5 tribes have received their inheritance east of the Jordan, across from Jericho toward the sunrise." The Lord said to Moses, "These are the names of the men who are to assign the land for you as an inheritance: Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun, and appoint one leader from each tribe to help assign the land. These are their names: Caleb son of Jephunneh from the tribe of Judah, Shemuel son of Ammihud from the tribe of Simeon, Eladad son of Kislon from the tribe of Benjamin, Buki son of Jogli, the leader from the tribe of Dan, Haniel son of Ephod, the leader from the tribe of Manasseh son of Joseph, Kemuel son of Shiftan, the leader from the tribe of Ephraim son of Joseph, Elizaphan son of Parnak, the leader from the tribe of Zebulun, Paltiel son of Azan, the leader from the tribe of Issachar, Ahud son of Shalomi, the leader from the tribe of Asher, Pedahel Padal, son of Ammihud, Ammiad, the leader from the tribe of Naphtali. These are the men the Lord commanded to assign the inheritance to the Israelites in the land of Canaan. Numbers chapter 35. Towns for the Levites. On the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Command the Israelites to give the Levites towns to live in from the inheritance the Israelites will possess, and give them pasture lands around the towns. Then they will have towns to live in and pasture lands for the cattle they own and all their other animals. The pasture lands around the towns that you give the Levites will extend 1,000 cubits from the town wall. Outside the town, measure 2,000 cubits on the east side, 2,000 on the south side, 2,000 on the west side, and 2,000 on the north, with the town in the center. They will have this area as a pasture land for the towns. Cities of refuge. Six of the towns you give the Levites will be cities of refuge, to which a person who has killed someone may flee. In addition, give them 42 other towns. In all, you must give the Levites 48 towns, together with their pasture lands. The towns you give the Levites from the land the Israelites possess are to be given in proportion to the inheritance of each tribe. Take many towns from a tribe that has many, but few from one that has few." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into Canaan, select some towns to be your cities of refuge, to which a person who has killed someone accidentally may flee. They will be places of refuge from the avenger, so that anyone accused of murder may not die before they stand trial before the assembly. These 6 towns you give will be your cities of refuge. Give 3 on this side of the Jordan and 3 in Canaan as cities of refuge. These 6 towns will be a place of refuge for Israelites and for foreigners residing among them, so that anyone who has killed another accidentally can flee there. If anyone strikes someone a fatal blow with an iron object, that person is a murderer. The person is to be put to death. Or if anyone is holding a stone and strikes someone a fatal blow with it, that person is a murderer. The person is to be put to death. Or if anyone is holding a wooden object and strikes someone a fatal blow with it, that person is a murderer. The murderer is to be put to death. The avenger of blood shall put the murderer to death. When the avenger comes upon the murderer, the avenger shall put the murderer to death. If anyone with malice aforethought shoves another or throws something at them intentionally so that they die, or if out of enmity one person hits another with their fist so that the other dies, that person is to be put to death. That person is a murderer. The avenger of blood shall put the murderer to death when they meet. But if without enmity someone suddenly pushes another or throws something at them unintentionally, or without seeing them drops on them a stone heavy enough to kill them, and they die, then since that other person was not an enemy and no harm was intended, the assembly must judge between the accused and the avenger of blood according to these regulations. The assembly must protect the one accused of murder from the avenger of blood, and send the accused back to the city of refuge to which they fled. The accused must stay there until the death of the high priest, who is anointed with the holy oil. But if the accused ever goes outside the limits of the city of refuge to which they fled, and the avenger of blood finds them outside the city, the avenger of blood may kill the accused without being guilty of murder. The accused must stay in the city of refuge until the death of the high priest. Only after the death of the high priest may they return to their own property. This is to have the force of law for you throughout the generations to come wherever you live. Anyone who kills a person is to be put to death as a murderer only on the testimony of witnesses, but no one is to be put to death on the testimony of only one witness. Do not accept a ransom for the life of a murderer who deserves to die. They are to be put to death. Do not accept a ransom for anyone who has fled to a city of refuge, and so allow them to go back and live to their and live on their own land before the death of the high priest. Do not pollute the land where you are. Bloodshed pollutes the land, and atonement cannot be made for the land on which blood has been shed, except by the blood of the one who shed it. Do not defile the land where you live, and where I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the Israelites. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. So, for this part, the cities of refuge, they would appoint the family of the person who is killed would I think they would appoint like the eldest male to go track down the killer and kill them. So that's why so they had the cities of refuge. Even if it was an accident possibly, there'd be like someone after you. In regards to this chapter, we can see the boundaries of Canaan. I'm not exactly sure, but what I am more sure of, oh, we're all out of it now, is I have pictures of these things of where all the tribes, and I'm sure we'll look at this many, many times, but I I might this might not be it. Yeah, no, this is something else. We're gonna be more zoomed in on there. You can see the other side of the Jordan, or was it the Jordan River? I forget. But where is it? No, I don't think this is it either. I keep clicking. I keep clicking on the wrong things. It's got to be this one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, and it is the Jordan. So you can see where all the tribes end up. I know we're not really there yet as to where each tribe was assigned to settle, but within this you get the boundaries. I think I would assume you would. But yeah, and also there is. I want to say, is this kind of, but without the listing of where the tribes are. This is kind of just like the boundaries, I think. So yeah, take a look at that for a little minute, and yeah. So today's Tuesday, and so every Tuesday I'm going to try. Hopefully, I can remember. But I'm going to try to share with you a Christian content creator. And again, I say content creator, but a lot of these people are, like ordained priests, and then they make Christian, like they're not, you know what I mean? Like they're a priest who happens to make videos. They're not, like a content creator. They're not like a vlogger or something. Most of them, maybe some of the, I don't know. You get the idea. But so today, I wanted to share with you guys Father Spyridon. He's great. He's Orthodox, which I urge you all to look into. And he has amazing, amazing videos. Most of them I'd say range between 7 and 15 minutes. a little long, some a little longer, some a little shorter. Regardless, I don't think it really matters. But like, yeah, they're not like hour long, uh, videos. There you can throughout the day. It's not like a huge time commitment, but they're very good. You know, I have watched his videos in definitely in times of turmoil and other just throughout in normal times. And his videos um, have definitely helped me. Um, and you can look at the titles here if any of these things stand out to you. And even if not, I definitely recommend you guys look at this guy, this priest. I shouldn't have this guy, but um, these are. I think I clicked on popular. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, if you can kind of get a grip on some of the things he talks about. Although he talks about many, like he really covers a broad spectrum of Christian and Orthodox topics specifically. Um, he's great. He Russian Orthodox. Um, you if you're on Instagram and you have Christian content, more than likely, or you Christian content is presented to you on Instagram on your Explore page or on your feed. More than likely, you've probably seen him. Um, but yeah, Father Spyridon, give him a look, guys. He's great. If you want to talk about wisdom and a deeper understanding of things, don't don't look at this guy. Look at this guy, because he knows. I don't know anything. He knows a lot. So, um, what does it mean to take up your cross? Just like real. I wonder what his least viewed video is. Not that it really matters, but um, he has a ton of videos. Like I can pretty much guarantee you, whatever you want to hear about, whatever's on your mind, whatever general topic you want clarification on, he'll probably have something. But with that being said, thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much, and God loves you infinitely more. Please spend some time with Him today. Please pray to Him. Um, yeah. God bless. I love you.